Although, knowing you, Thomas, I suspect your solution will involve selling every unemployed person a machine, followed immediately by a rather large and very practical invoice.
Ha ha! I may be an industrialist, Nicola, but I haven't patented compassion. You make unemployment sound like a prison sentence.
Without an income, Thomas, it can become one.
Most people once worked in agriculture. Machines moved them into factories, offices, and entirely new industries. AI will create new occupations, maintaining robots, directing systems, starting businesses, and providing services machines cannot offer.
It does not have to eliminate every occupation. If a company once needed 100 employees and now requires 20, society still has 80 people searching for somewhere to go.
But that company produces more at a lower cost. Prices fall, new businesses emerge, and people work fewer hours.
That is the desirable outcome.
You say that as if desirable outcomes are somehow suspicious.
Companies are rewarded for reducing costs next quarter, not for protecting society 20 years from now. The simplest use of AI may not be assisting the worker, it may be removing the worker.
Then governments tax some of the additional profit and use it to support retraining, public services, and the transition into a shorter working week.
Have you looked at governments lately? They are consumed by elections, borders, wars, debt, and whichever crisis arrived that afternoon. I do not think they are ready for the largest employment transformation in modern history.
You underestimate how quickly governments act when circumstances demand it.
These are institutions that can require 3 committees to replace a printer.
Eventually, they do replace the printer.
Usually after everyone has stopped using paper.
People can be retrained.
Retrained for what? A position that AI has not reached yet. A driver becomes an administrator. The administration is automated, so the administrator learns programming, while AI is also learning programming.
Humanity is adaptable. New industries will appear that neither of us can predict.
I agree, but balance may eventually return only after years of upheaval. The promise of prosperity in 20 years does not pay a family's rent next month.
So governments introduce temporary income protection, affordable education, and incentives for businesses that retain and retrain their staff.
They may also need a shorter working week, new taxation systems, and perhaps some form of citizens' dividend from automated productivity.
Listen to you. 5 minutes discussing AI and suddenly Nikola Tesla has become a government minister.
One of us must occasionally think beyond the next quarterly report.
The transition will be difficult, but the destination could be extraordinary. Imagine people no longer trapped in jobs they despise simply to survive.
I can also imagine millions losing their sense of purpose, while a small number of corporations accumulate enormous wealth and influence. Economic disruption does not remain economic for long. It becomes anger, distrust, and political instability.
Every industrial revolution caused disruption before living standards improved.
And every industrial revolution also produced suffering that its inventors preferred not to include in the advertisements.
Then we learn from history. Governments prepare earlier. Schools teach people to work alongside AI. Synthetic images and voices are clearly identified. Critical decisions retain human oversight.
Those would all be sensible measures.
You agreed with me.
Please do not turn it into a ceremony.
Then the danger is manageable. Establish rules, test the systems, punish irresponsible companies, and keep human beings responsible for the final decision.
In one country.
To begin with.
And what happens when another country refuses? What happens when one company says safety testing will allow its competitor to reach the market first? Or when a military decides human approval is too slow?
Then nations negotiate common standards and international agreements.
But who will volunteer to slow down first, when everyone believes the others are racing ahead?
Nicola, competition does not automatically mean catastrophe.
No, but the greatest danger may not be an evil machine. It may be frightened humans competing to build the most powerful one.
Ah, here comes the apocalypse.
No, Thomas, here comes the race.
That's the end of part 2. Why not watch part 3?